Hello, welcome back everyone. Time for a new episode 18. Today I'm kind of going a little bit off script and I want to talk a little bit more about some things that are more relevant to me at this point in time. And that is about accountability. Who are you accountable to and what are you accountable to? It is very easy to get in the idea of pointing blame someone else and not really taking responsibility for our own actions. And it's sad that it is honestly a reality for most of us that it's a lot easier to say, you did this, and that is why I did what I did, I have conversations with friends, family, even clients. It's not necessarily always any particular person. It could be coming from my side, it could be coming from someone else's side, but it is so prevalent that we'll say, I did this because you did that. And that word right there, that you, is us trying to put that ownership of our actions on someone else. Why is it so important to take ownership of your own actions? Now, I can give you an example from as recent as yesterday. I went out, had some fun. My wife and I had a little date night, and I wanted to sleep in. I decided, you know what? I'm tired. I was up late. I'm going to sleep in. But because I slept in, it made it tough for me to get up and do all the things that I would normally do in my morning. I have a very, very rigid kind of routine that's important for me to follow if I want to get all my things done in time to get to work, to get my exercise in the morning, because I love my AM workouts. But when I don't do those things, it throws it all off. So it's so easy for me to think, hey, it's not my fault. It's because X, Y, and Z, or they did this or she did that, and that's the reason why I have to sleep in now. So now I don't have the time to do the things I need to do. But no one made me sleep in. I knew what my schedule was going to be, so I had to stop, think about it, breathe, understand, hey, ownership. Take responsibility and hold yourself accountable to yourself. No one can make you do one thing or another. All you have control over is how you respond to things. And I didn't put myself in a situation that, again, was outside of my control. I had control of the whole thing, but yet it still was so easy for me to say, your fault, I didn't do this. Because of what you did, I'm out of whack for the day. So have that accountability and with yourself. And I've spoken about it before, how it builds up confidence, but that accountability to you is what's going to allow you to be the best you, because if you're not taking responsibility for your actions, who will? You can try and push blame all you want, but at the end of the day, you are responsible for you and no one else. We are adults. If you're not an adult, you will be an adult, and you have to learn that it's about your actions. I mean, it's like in our nature to want to place blame. You can go back to the earliest stories of time. You go back to Adam and Eve. I mean, as soon as they got caught, found out they did something they weren't supposed to do. Oh, it wasn't my fault. She gave me that. She made me eat that, And it's that ingrained in us to want to place blame. Children from infancy, toddlers, when they get caught doing wrong, what do? They'll quick lie. That wasn't me. It was so-and-so. Or, I don't know, it just fell. If there's someone around, they will point and place that blame on them. But what happens when you take accountability? One, it gives you power. You get power from holding yourself accountable and taking accountability for your actions. And that power gives you the strength to take action. You can't take action if you don't feel you are accountable for it. You don't have responsibility in the situation. If it's always on an outside source or an outside entity who can give you that power, then they get to dictate when things happen, why they happen, and what happens to you. And that's not the truth. That's not what really happens. We have so much power. If you are able to look yourself in the eye and say, hey, you did this. This is my fault. I need to own this. And if you can take that ownership, then you're able to say, okay, since I own this, since it's me, since I'm in control, and it's all about my actions, now you can correct those actions and begin to move in the right path where you want to go. It works with, again, business, relationships, and my favorite, health and fitness is a big paradigm shift when you can say, hey, All right, my goal is to be the leanest, baddest, biggest dude out there, and my actions are what's going to allow that to happen. Not, my friends wanted me to go out with them, so I went out, had some fries, a few cokes, a few drinks. It's because I went out with them that I wasn't able to stick to my diet, or I got tired and I didn't want to wake up to go work out. It's not anyone else's responsibility for you to take action. So once you take that ownership and say, this is mine, I have this, it's because of me, I can make it good, I can make it bad, then you have the opportunity again to take that power, get yourself strong, and make decisions that will dictate your path. Make the actions that'll take you where you want to go. Because the journey's all about you. The journey's all about how you respond to the things. And your response is going to be what? Well, it could be action or inaction. But the culmination of those decisions are going to be your resulting prize, your resulting glory. Everything that you want comes from what you do. And if you can't take responsibility for what you do, you're never going to get anywhere. You'll be sitting there walking in circles with your head down, trying to find someone to blame for all the things that happen in your life. Oh, poor me kind of attitude. You have to take ownership and say, this is me. I'm going to make myself better, or I'm going to make myself worse. I don't care anything else. You guys can do what you want to do, but when it comes to me and mine, it's about me taking that ownership and saying, hey, I got that control. That's all I have for today. I wanted to get it clear and make sure you guys understand the power that you have to change, to get better, to improve, and live that best life, Be successful, reach your goals. It all starts with taking accountability for your own actions. Thanks, guys. Till next time.